Edelman is the world's largest communications marketing firm, but Edelman Smithfield is a specialized boutique within Edelman. We specialize in the financial markets, either helping companies communicate to the financial markets or helping the financial markets with their own reputation.
At our core, Edelman Smithfield helps companies engage with the capital markets. We really can offer companies all shapes and sizes across different industries the full breadth of the Edelman team. And so an Investor Day is right in our sweet spot of our capabilities.
So Investor Days for companies are about resetting and telling and amplifying a company's investment narrative. It's also about unveiling a new strategy or providing an update. It's about putting your bench of executives, your bench of leaders from a company out there so investors can see them. And it's often about making predictions and providing an outlook about where the company is going, both strategically but also financially.
As we think about our work, there's 4 real core work streams to supporting an Investor Day. The first is planning and execution. Working hand in hand with the company to ensure that we hit the milestones from day one all the way up to the event to make sure the finished product is top notch. Second is message and content development. What do we want to say? What are the objectives of the Investor Day? What are the key messages of the Investor Day? And how do we get that into the important pieces of content? Third is helping prep the management team to deliver that message. And lastly, it's thinking more broadly about amplifying the event. Beyond just investors and analysts, how do we think about earned in digital media and video production to make sure that the event is really memorable?
We use a process proven really well for various investor days that we've worked on. One of the benefits of working with Edelman Smithfield is you're not just getting the experts at our boutique firm in terms of investor relations experts, you also get to leverage the resources of broader Edelman, including our design team, who can help bring your content to life in a compelling way.
Good morning and welcome to the Designer Brands 2022 Investor Day.
I'm so proud to get to have our team tell our story to you. So I want to take you back and talk a little bit about why we are here.
We've got a team of ex-investor relations professionals that have sat on the corporate side and have put on these events in the past. We also have ex-buy and sell side analysts that can pressure test messaging and make sure it's going to land with their audience the day of the event.
I was a sell-side analyst at a number of large investment banks for over 20 years, focusing on the consumer sector. So my interest in joining Edelman, or main interest, was working behind the scenes with companies. As a sell-side analyst, I was in the audience, hearing the information from the company, and my interest was to move over to the other side, consulting and partnering with companies on communicating with the investment community.
How much of the direct distribution focus is going to be on cross-selling into the existing fleet customer base?
We've had great success in embedded payments over the past 5 years.
Our jobs were always to challenge companies on investor days, which happens in the Q&A session, and we prep companies in advance of that so that they know how those on the other side of the table are thinking, how their questions may come across, and the best way as a team to communicate in a way that investors are comfortable with and are excited about and believe that the future growth of the company is apparent.
Telling your company's story is so important, and one of the things that we do at Edelman Smithfield is help all of our executives, all of our clients become better storytellers. My focus is on delivery, so that's about being concise, being compelling, and we talk through what some of those elements are that will lift your storytelling abilities. When preparing a management team for Investor Day, our secret weapon at Edelman Smithfield is the large network of experts. We pull from that network to help elevate and polish any Investor Day.
Media is a really good way to amplify the Investor Day story to all relevant audiences. It can be used surgically to certain audiences. It can be used broadly to the entire business community. It's a great way to extend the story and make a bigger impact with the Investor Day. Given all the capabilities and expertise that Edelman Smithfield has, we can help companies create, develop, and execute a more effective, more compelling Investor Day that generates more impact for their investors.